So you might have noticed when you start meditating that some thoughts come around again and again and again. We don't seem to be able to just let them go. And it might feel as though we jump into the story each time. This probably means that these thoughts are charged with emotion. So we're now going to have a practice and look at how we can work with these types of thoughts. So first of all, let's really settle. So you can do this, of course, sitting down or lying down. So let's just make sure that we get really comfortable for the next sort of 10 minutes or so. So if you're sitting on a chair, let's really just maybe closing your eyes or just lowering your gaze and noticing your back making contact with the back of the chair or whatever it is you're lying on. And let's just now drop into our body, get a real sense of awareness of our body. So let's scan down gently from the top of the head, noticing what's here now. Noticing the eyes, noticing the temples, the forehead, noticing the cheeks and the jaw, the tongue. Just allow it to hang loose and just softening into the whole of the face. And then drifting our attention down the neck, noticing what's there, dropping into the shoulders, into the arms, into the hands. How do the hands feel right now? Soft, warm, heavy, cold? And then scanning all the way down, starting from the chest and the back and the hips, right the way down the legs, all the way into the feet. And let's really notice those parts of the body that are making contact with the floor or the chair. And now let's take our attention to get a real sense of the breathing body. So getting a sense of this breath in and this breath out. And noticing where you notice the breath. So that could just be in the nostrils or the back of the throat. It could be in the chest. Really feeling the breath in the chest, at the front of the chest. Do you notice the feeling of the chest expanding right the way down the sides of your body? And breathing into the back. And now's a good time to really check in with your posture. And noticing how the spine elongates as you breathe in, creating a lovely sense of space in the vertebrae. in between the vertebrae. And then letting go on the out-breath. On the in-breath, creating space and the spine elongates. Can you get a real sense of that really dropping away? As your body dropping into gravity and being held by gravity. So now, bringing our attention to our thoughts, noticing them as best as we can, and then letting them go. What's here now? What thoughts are here? Can you notice them and then let them go? And so now, if you notice that a thought or a theme keeps coming back again and again, no matter how many times you let it go, it comes back. If you notice it's pulling your thoughts back into it, it probably means that this has an emotional charge to it. It's really asking for your attention. So let's explore now the possibility of staying with that thought, of trying something new. So let's see now if you can turn towards this thought, to turn towards it and really be with it. So the idea is not to get caught up in the whole story of it, but to go underneath it, to the real felt sense of the emotion of it. And now, can you take your attention to the sensation of that emotion? Where do you feel it in your body? If you want, you could even put your hand there. So what we're trying to do is really cultivate a real sense of curiosity and kind courage here. And to go gently with yourself. And that is the invitation. To go gently, with courage and with kindness. We're not forcing anything or trying to be with our stress or our anxiety or our fears and worries in a stoic, gritted teeth kind of a way. This is just a new way of being with difficulty. So notice, be curious, and be with it with tenderness and kindness. And this might feel unfamiliar and difficult at first, so go very, very gently at first. And what we're trying to do is create a very gentle shift to come towards the difficulty and be with the emotion that is underneath the story. So let's see now if we can breathe into this emotion a little bit. Softening maybe just around the edges of this emotion at first. And remembering that you can always just come back to this breath, this out breath, if it feels too uncomfortable or overwhelming. We can use the breath as an anchor, bring us back into this moment right now. And that in-breath and that out-breath, really noticing that, can bring you back out of the past. And it can bring you back out of the future into this moment right now, as it is. So just breathing with what's here right now. Can you get a sense of the real felt sense of this emotion that is at the core of our experience right now? So softening around this emotion and breathing into any resistance to that feeling, softening into the edges of this emotion. And reminding yourself to be kind. We're going to try to adopt a beginner's mind to this new way of being with difficulty. We're just learning new skills, and we're not trying to fix everything right now. We're just very slowly being with this difficult emotion. And with practice, this can be hugely transformational. But this is a learning, and we are practicing. So we're coming towards the end of this practice now, but no need to do anything different, no rush. Very slowly bring your attention back to the sensations of breathing. Feeling your body against the chair or the floor. And slowly and gently come back into the space around you. Begin to gently get a sense of the environment that is around you, wherever you are.